So choosing the right home care agency can sometimes be overwhelming. When searching for the right home care agency, there's lots of options out there. You can get lost at sea with so many agencies to choose from. Hi, I'm Debbie Humphrey, owner of Home Helpers of Clearwater. And today we're going to talk about questions to ask a home care agency. Number one, how long has your agency been in business? That's a great question to ask when talking to a potential home care agency. There are lots of options out there. We've been in business at Home Helpers of Clearwater since 2007. There are a ton of resources out there. Even if you don't use our services, we would like to be a resource for you. And number two, are you bonded and insured? Why is that important? It's important because you as a homeowner are protected. An agency has insurances in place, liability insurance, workman's compensation to cover their employees, that if that employee is harmed in your home, you're not responsible. Number three, are your caregivers employees or independent contractors? Well, there's several reasons that that's important. One is, are they bonded and insured? Does the independent contractor have backup if they happen to call off sick or they have an issue and can't make it to work one day? Are they covered under workman's compensation that if they get hurt in your home, who's responsible? Four, how do you screen your employees? All of our caregivers have a very thorough, what is considered a level 2 background screening, which is an FBI fingerprint background screen that also goes through the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. At Home Helpers, we also do random drug testing on our employees, and all of our employees must have a clean driving record to be able to be insured for our agency. Five, how do you train your caregivers and what is the level of training? At Home Helpers of Clearwater, we have a program called the Caregiver Genius. It has several different levels of basic caregiving all the way up to Alzheimer's training. This is introduced to all of our employees. All employees must have Alzheimer's training. After orientation, every one of our employees goes through a skills assessment with our registered nurse or our lead caregiver, who is an experienced certified nursing assistant. They cover the basics of what is expected of a caregiver in a home. We also do quarterly in-services that covers different types of training for every employee. And we cover topics like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's and dementia, bed baths, and so many other topics that are available. And six, how do you ensure quality care? We visit our clients and our caregivers unannounced at least once a month, sometimes more frequently. If we have any kind of issue, it could be more frequently. The supervisor is looking for satisfaction from the client, looking for fall risks and safety issues in the home. She's also getting feedback from the caregiver on the quality of care that they feel that they're giving, as well as looking for continuity of dress code and the professionalism of our caregiver in the client's home. Seven, is there continuity of care? At Home Helpers, we strive to provide continuity of care and to minimize the number of caregivers coming through the home. Our goal is to not have multiple caregivers coming through your home. We have many caregivers so that we have backup if there is a caregiver that calls out, but our goal is to introduce no more than 2 caregivers in a home. Of course, if you have 24/7 care, there would need to be more caregivers introduced. There could be 5 caregivers in that instance, but on the average, it's going to be 2 to 3 caregivers in your home. 8, how quickly can you start services? We have many caregivers on staff. We usually can start services within 24 to 48 hours. To learn more about working with us, go to our website at homehelpers.com/Clearwater.